I'm a Perth man stepping out on George Street, still feeling the hum of the red eye in my feet. 4,000 kilometers to see a different light, just a West Coast visitor in the Sydney night. I wasn't looking for a landmark or a sign, I was just a traveler crossing over the line. But the air here is heavy, the harbor is wide, and I'm caught in a rhythm I can't seem to hide. I'm a long way from the Swan and the Indian Sea, but you're standing there like you're waiting for me. Just a face in the crowd, just a girl in the glow of a city that I'm only starting to know. It's the first night, no names, just the neon flickering in the window panes. I'm not chasing the forever or it used to be, just the way that the Sydney light hits the sea. No labels to break, no promises to keep, just a secret that we're both diving in deep. Yeah, it's a first night, no names. I'm a stranger here, I don't know the way, but I like the things that you don't have to say. You've got that local ease, that Sydney grace, while I'm just a man from a different place. I've got a return ticket tucked in my coat, but right now you're laughing, the only note that I'm hearing through the traffic and the evening blur. I don't know who you are, but I know who you were to me. Just a visitor, no names, just a Perth boy lost in your city. Just a visitor, no names, just a Perth boy lost in your city.
I'm a Sydney girl and I know every turn of the streets where the afternoon shadows burn. I've seen a million faces come and go on the quay, but you look like a man from a different sea. You've got that West Coast dust on your boots, like you're miles away from your own home roots. You're looking at the bridge like it's brand new gold, while I'm just a local getting brave and bold. You look like you're visiting, lost in the view, but I think I'd like to be lost with you. It's an accidental spark, it's a random beat in the middle of a humid, darling house and the shortcuts I keep before the rest of the city has fallen asleep. Stay a little longer. You look like you're visiting, but you should stay a little longer.
I'm a Perth man living on a borrowed couch, watching the ferries docking up the K Road. I keep my bags half packed by the hotel door. I'm minding myself what I'm really here for. It's just a harder day, a break from the west, a bit of East Coast sun to put the mind to rest. I tell myself you're just a part of the trip, trying to keep my heart from losing its grip. But the way you know the city, the way you know the streets, is making me forget about my own home beats. I'm a visitor here, I'm just passing through. So why does everything feel like it's leading to you? I'm just passing through. I'm a temporary spot, just a West Coast shadow in your Sydney Park. I shouldn't get used to the way that you laugh, or the way we're splitting every moment in half. I've got a life across the desert, I've got a life back home, but I'm starting to hate the thought of staying alone. Yeah, I'm just passing through. Oh, yeah. I'm a Perth man, used to a different time, where the sun hits the ocean on the western side. But here I'm waking up to your heart of you, and everything is cutting in Sydney blue. I say it's casual, I say it's for fun, but I'm betting the day that the January's done. I'm riding the 8, I'm watching the game, trying not to leave it all at your fate. Just a guest, just a visitor, I'll just passing through.
I'm a Sydney girl in the golden light, wishing I could freeze every Saturday night. I've known these beaches since I was a kid, but they never felt quite the way that they did, until I was showing you the Bondi swell and falling under a West Coast
I'm staring at the ticket, then I'm looking at you, trying to find a label for the things that we do. I tell myself it's casual, a holiday high, a bit of summer magic neath a different sky. But if it's just a moment, just a flicker in the dark,
why am I terrified to leave this park?
I'm checking for an exit, I'm looking for a sign that I'm not losing my mind on the Western Line.
I've got my own routine and I've got my own space, but everything is shifting since I saw your face.
I tell my friends it's easy, I tell them it's light, just a temporary shadow in the middle of the night.
But if it's just a detour, if it's just a little fun,
why does it feel like we've only just begun? I'm playing it cool, I'm keeping it low, but I'm counting every second till you have to go.
it's not a situation, it's not a heavy bond.
We're just standing on the edge before we jump into the pond. It's just a feeling,
Right?
if this is nothing, then why is it so loud? Why am I searching for your face in every crowd? It's just a late night talk, it's just a morning walk, but the clock is starting to tick and talk. If this is nothing, then I'm terrified of what is real, 'cause nothing is the best thing I've ever had to feel. I've got 4,000 miles of maybe in my head.
I've got a lifetime of things we haven't said.
We're calling it a phase,
We're calling it a breeze,
while we're both falling down to our knees. If this is nothing, then why is it so loud? Why am I searching for your face in every crowd? It's just a late night talk, it's just a morning walk, but the clock is starting to tick and talk. If this is nothing, then I'm terrified of what is real, 'cause nothing is the best thing I've ever had to feel. It's nothing,
just a weekend,
just a flight.
just a habit. If this is nothing, then I don't want something at all.
The suitcase zipper is a heavy sound in this little room where we were found. I'm folding up the shirts that still smell like the sun, trying not to think that the easy part is done. I look out at the skyline, at the harbor's silver edge, knowing I'm about to step off of the ledge, leaving this city, leaving this life, chasing the sunset on a westbound flight. I'm checking the app, I'm checking the gate, trying to negotiate a deal with fate, but the clock doesn't care about the way that I feel. The 4,000 kilometers are starting to be real, and I'm westbound tomorrow, back across the line, back to a life that used to be mine. I'm trading the harbor for the Indian Sea, but I'm leaving a version of us at the key. It's a long way to go, it's a lot to sustain, with a heart that's already bought in the plane. Yeah, I'm westbound tomorrow, westbound tomorrow. The taxi's coming in the early gray to take the visitor back and away. We're standing in the hallway of avoiding the stare of the empty space that we're leaving there. I'll be in Perth by the afternoon heat, while you're still walking on a Sydney street. I'm terrified of what the distance will do when I'm waking up 3 hours after you. Terminal 3 westbound tomorrow. I'll call you when I land. Call you when I land. Terminal 3 westbound tomorrow. I'll call you when I land. I'll call you when I land.
We're standing at the terminal, the coffee's getting cold, but I'm holding on to stories that haven't all been told. You've got that leaving look, that shadow in your eyes, but I'm looking at the runway and the open Sydney skies. It's just a bit of jet fuel, it's just a metal wing. It doesn't have to change a single solitary thing. You're going back to Perth, yeah, you're going back home, but that doesn't mean that we're standing alone. Screen is flashing orange, the gate is open wide, but I'm keeping all this optimism locked up deep inside. I'm not gonna cry, I'm not gonna break. It's just a little distance, for goodness sake. It's just a boarding call, a temporary bye. We're bigger than the miles, we're bigger than the sky. I'll be right here in the harbor light while you're flying through the middle of the night. It's not an ending, it's just a delay. We'll figure it out, we'll find a way. It's just a boarding call. I'll watch the flight tracker till you're safe on the ground. I'll keep the rhythm of the city and the local sound. I've got my job and my life and my street, but I'm counting the days till we finally meet. Halfway rolling, it doesn't really matter. We won't let the promise and the chemistry shatter. Go on, get your bag, go on, take the flight. I'm already planning our next Saturday night. I'll be here, I'll see you soon. I'll be here, I'll see you soon.
It's nearly midnight on the edge of the swamp. The rest of the house is already gone. I'm sitting in the glow of a blue light screen, trying to bridge the space in between. I wanna call, I wanna hear your voice, but the clock on the wall doesn't give me a choice. You've been asleep for hours on the eastern side, while I'm still awake on this western tide. I'm checking the weather, I'm checking the time, calculating the distance in a rhythm and rhyme. I'm living in the later, you're living in the soon. Two different worlds under the very same moon. We're in different time zones, chasing the light, a heavy kind of secret in a traveler's bag. I'm 3 hours behind every word that you say, living in the ghost of your yesterday. It's an intimate silence find your heart from a Perth city street. Yeah, yeah, different time zones. And I wait for the red, but I know you're dreaming in your Sydney bed. I wake up tomorrow when you're halfway through the morning can do, and the things that you do, we're out of sync, we're a little bit blurred, losing the magic in a typed out word. But I'm holding the phone like it's your hand in the quietest part of this western land. Sleep well, Sydney, I'm still here. Different time zone. Different time zones. Different time zones.
I'm at the station, the trains are all running on time. I'm checking my messages, looking for yours in the line. But you're still dreaming, you're deep in the western dark, while I'm seeing the sun hit the trees in the park. I've got my coffee, I've got a meeting at 9. I'm telling my boss that I'm doing just fine, but it's a strange kind of half-life, a split in the brain, when I'm catching the bus and you're still on the plane of sleep. I'm living my morning, you're living your night. I'm waiting for you to wake up to the light. It's a long-distance rhythm, a step and a stall, trying to be here while I'm waiting for your call. It's the 3-hour lean, it's the space in between the life that I'm living and the one that we mean. I'm moving through traffic, I'm moving through work, trying to ignore every shadow and quirk. The miles are heavy, the silence is wide, with nowhere for all of this longing to hide. Yeah, I'm caught in the 3-hour lean. The office is humming, the papers are piling up high. I'm watching the clouds in a wide open blue sky. My friends wanna talk about weekend plans in the news, but I'm counting the minutes, I'm paying the dues. I talk about projects, I talk about lunch and the rain, while I'm secretly checking the path of the plane. It's the mundane moments where it hits me the most, when I'm making the tea or I'm burning the toast. Work is just work and the city is just stone, when the person you want is on the end of the phone. I'm doing the normal, I'm playing the part, with 4,000 kilometers tied to my heart. It's the 3-hour lean, it's the space in between the life that I'm living and the one that we mean. I'm moving through traffic, I'm moving through work, trying to ignore every shadow and quirk. The miles are heavy, the silence is wide, with nowhere for all of this longing to hide. Yeah, I'm caught in the 3-hour lean. Still here, still working, just waiting for the sun to hit your window. The 3-hour lean, the 3-hour lean.
I keep my shoes by the door like I'm leaving, bag half packed just in case. Every Friday I start believing this might be the one I make. I scroll through flights I never book, count the days like they'll bend. I tell myself just wait it out, like a waiting never helped. We talk like nothing's slipping, like time is on our side, but The space between the moments is where the truth hides. I almost come down every weekend, almost say I'm on my way, almost close the distance, almost give myself away. It's always soon and maybe always one more thing. I'm almost there every weekend, but I never quite make it in. Your voice comes through the phone at midnight, mine's still chasing the day. You say you're fine and I say the same thing, like it doesn't feel rushed by now. I picture you in all the places I said I need you at, but life keeps pulling me backwards every time I try to step forward. I don't wanna call it fading, but it's getting harder to pretend that love survives on promises we never quite defend. I almost come down every weekend, almost say I'm on my way, almost close the distance, almost give myself away. It's always soon and maybe always one more thing. I'm almost there every weekend, but I never quite make it in. I don't know when almost started feeling like I know. I don't know when trying turned into letting go. I swear I mean it every time when I say next one's mine, but the truth is harder than the words I hide behind. I almost come down every weekend, almost feel you next to me, almost choose a version of my life where it's you and me. I don't want this to disappear between plans and maybes and then. I'm almost there every weekend, but I'm scared of what happens when. So I leave my shoes by the door like a still coming in.
I'm a Sydney girl, marking days on the wall, waiting for the moment that I hear you call. I know that the map is a difficult thing, and the weight of the miles is starting to sting, but I see your face on the screen in the dark, and I still feel the heat and I still feel the spark. It's just a few clouds and a lot of blue sky. We're not gonna let this beautiful thing die. So what if it's hard? So what if it's far? I know exactly where we both are, in the middle of a promise, in the middle of a plan. I'm holding the heart of a West Coast man. We'll figure it out, we'll make it all work. We'll find a way through every shadow and quirk. It's just a little bit of time, just a little bit of space, till I'm looking again at my favorite face. We're bigger than the distance, we're stronger than the doubt. Baby, don't worry, we'll figure it out. I'm a Sydney girl, and I'm keeping the faith, building a home in this this digital space. I don't care about the cost or the red eye lag or the lonely feeling of an empty bag. I'll meet you at the gate with a smile on my lips. I'm still all in on this long distance trip. We're the ones who make it, we're the ones who stay, even when the world tries to get in the way. It's okay, we've got this, I'll see you soon. We'll figure it
I'm in Perth now, walking where the air turns cold, in a city with stories that are getting old. The Indian Ocean is a dark, heavy line, and I'm standing here trying to say I'm fine. But the silence is different than it was before. It's not a peaceful quiet, it's a closing door. I got my routine and I've got my space, but I'm losing the memory of your face. The calls are getting shorter, the words are getting thin. I'm tired of the screen and the light on my skin. I'm living in the later, I'm living in the past, wondering how long I maybe can last. It's just Perth at night, and me on my own. The heaviest weight is the weight of the phone. I'm 3 hours behind and a lifetime away, with nothing left of the things we could say. The distance is quiet, the distance is deep, a secret that I'm getting tired to keep. Yeah, it's just Perth and I'm a Perth man back in the bars, I know, where the rhythm is steady and the movement is slow. My friends don't ask about you anymore. They've seen this movie, they've seen the score. I'm a West Coast shadow in a West Coast town, and the gravity's finally pulling me down. I'm not angry, I'm just starting to drift in the middle of a slow and a silent shift. Just the wind, just the dark, perfect night. I'm a Sydney girl watching the harbor light, while you're waking up to a different sight. I used to know the rhythm of your everyday, but now you're a world and a life away. I look at the map and I look at the coast, but I'm falling in love with a beautiful ghost. Perth is a name and a dot on a screen, but it's a place that I've never actually seen. I know the streets here, I know every turn, but your world is a lesson I'll never learn. It's someone else's city, someone else's air, and I'm starting to feel like I'm not really there. It's someone else's city, that's where you live, with nothing left for a girl to give. The distance isn't miles, it isn't the time, it's the way that the mountain is too steep to climb. I'm losing the yes in the here and the now, and I'm starting to forget the why
Yeah, you're in someone else's city. I'm a Sydney girl with a life of my own, but I'm getting used to being alone. I don't check the weather 3 hours behind. I'm clearing the maybe out of my mind. It's not a tragedy, it's not a big fight. It's just a slow fading of the harbor light. I'm here in the traffic, I'm here in the rush, while your world is becoming a quiet hush. I don't know that street, I don't know that sky. Someone else's city. Goodbye.
I'm a Perth man looking at a silent phone in a quiet house, standing on my own.
There was no big drama, no yelling in the street, no dramatic ending, nothing bittersweet.
I just stopped calling and you stopped reaching out. We lost the signal in the static of the doubt.
I didn't have the heart to say we're through, but I didn't have the words to stay with you. I'm a Sydney girl walking through the rain, with a heavy heart but no sharp pain.
We didn't break a promise,
Ooh,
we didn't break a heart.
ooh,
We just slowly, surely drifted apart. The miles got longer, the weeks turned to years. We ran out of stories and we ran out of tears. I kept the harbor light on for a while, but I'm losing the memory of your smile. No slamming doors,
no middle of the night,
no trying to prove
who was wrong or right.
just a hollow space where we used to be. We never fought, we never even tried to save the fire that was burning inside. No lightning in the sky, no thunder in the head, just a long distance echo of the things we never said. It didn't end loudly, it didn't end in red. We just left the us
In an unmade bed. I'm a West Coast ghost.
I'm an East Coast side.
We didn't even have a proper goodbye,
Just a slow fade,
just a
quiet trade of a lifetime.
time for a memory we made.
We never fought, we never even tried to save the fire that was burning inside. No lightning in the sky, no thunder in the head, just a long distance echo of the things we never said.
Just Perth,
just Sydney,
just silent, just silent.
The Fremantle doctor is cool in the room, but I'm still trapped in this digital gloom, watching the sun hit the Indian Sea, while I wonder if you're even thinking of me. I've got a draft of a text I'm never gonna send, a half-hearted hey that I'm trying to defend, but my thumb is just hovering over the glass, watching the minutes and the hours all pass. It's been 3 days since I heard your voice. I'm letting the silence make the final choice. The blue light is fading, the signal is weak, and I'm losing the strength to even speak. Just unread messages in a quiet room, a West Coast heart in a digital gloom. I'm not reaching out, I'm not checking in. I'm tired of the games that nobody can win. It's a slow motion exit, a quiet retreat, leaving our words on a digital street. Yeah, unread messages. I'm back in the rhythm of the city I know, where the lifestyle's easy and the movement is slow. I'll stop checking the time on the other side. I'm letting the logic finally decide. It's not that I'm angry, it's not that I'm cold, it's just that the story is getting too old to keep on rewriting. Maybe an if, when the weight of the distance is frozen and stiff.
Leave it on red, no more to be said. Unread messages. The bridge is a ghost in the morning haze, and I'm the first one awake in the city of days. I used to check for your name in the early light, hoping you'd reach through the middle of the night. But the screen is a desert, the silence is white, and there's nowhere for all of this sadness to hide. I waited for Friday, I waited for June, but I realize now it's all ended too soon. I thought the later would eventually come, but the rhythm of us is starting to go numb. The ferry is leaving, the sun's going down, and I'm just another girl in a lonely town. I thought we had time, I thought we had space to find our way back to that first night place. I thought we were stronger than the miles and the maps, but we fell through the silence and the logical gaps. It didn't break loudly, it just drifted away in the middle of a Tuesday, in the middle of the day. Yeah, I thought we had time. I'm putting the memories in a cardboard box, changing the rhythms and changing the locks. I thought we'd be older, I thought we'd be sure. By the time that the distance was no longer a door. But you're back in the west and I'm here in the light, and we're both just shadows in the middle of the night. I'm letting the maybe finally die, without a drama, without even a why. We ran out of track. No turning back. I thought we had time.
The sun setting slow over Carter's slow beach, and I'm holding a hand that's within my reach. She's got a laugh that's light and it's kind, but I'm still searching for a different find. We're talking about movies and work and the news, while I'm secretly paying these long-distance dues. She's perfectly lovely, she's perfectly here, but your shadow is standing so crystal clear. I tell myself that the distance won, that the western coast is where I belong. But every new face is a page I turn, looking for a spark that I shouldn't let burn. It's still you sometimes in the middle of a crowd, when the music is low and the silence is loud. I'm moving on, yeah, I'm playing the part with a localized life and a regional heart. But I'll hear a song or I'll see a blue light, and I'm back in your city, in the middle of the night. Yeah, it's still you sometimes. I don't check the flights and I don't check the time. I've stopped trying to make the geography rhyme. I've got a routine and I've got a plan. I'm becoming a stable West Coast man. But then she'll say a word with a certain tone, and I'm suddenly back on the end of a phone. 4,000 kilometers don't mean a thing when a memory starts to pull at the string. She's lovely, she's here, but it's still you. The harbor is waking in a silver gray, and I'm starting another perfect day. He's making the coffee, he's checking the mail. He's the anchor I needed to help me set sail. He knows my coffee, he knows my street. He's a steady rhythm and the easy beat. Everything's right and everything's fine, except for the ghost on the western line. I'm living the life that I'm supposed to want, but the memory of us is a beautiful haunt. I've got the safety, I've got the home,
but I'm still feeling somehow alone. It's a wrong life with the right feelings tucked inside. Nowhere for all of this history to hide. I'm holding a person who's doing no wrong, while I'm humming the words to a different song. We made our choices, we drew our maps, but my heart is still falling through all of the gaps. Yeah, wrong lives, right feelings. He asks what I'm thinking when I'm staring at the sea, and I tell him it's nothing, it's just the city and me. But I'm thinking of summer, I'm thinking of heat, and a stranger I met on a Darlinghurst street. I'm not a liar, I'm just emotionally split between the life that I have and the fire we lit. It's a quiet tension, a peaceful ache for the one big risk that I didn't quite take. He's the right man, it's the right man. It's the right man, it's the right life. So why does it feel like I'm losing the fight?
The drive down Mounts Bay Road is always the same yellow sun and the same quiet game. I know every tree and I know every turn, while the Indian Ocean starts to shimmer and burn. I'm back in the rhythm of a Saturday night with the same group of mates in the same golden light. But it's a copy of a copy, a shadow of a life, a blunt kind of edge, like an old pocket knife. I've got nothing to complain about, nothing is wrong. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to belong. But the sky's too wide and the streets are too slow, and I'm just a man with nowhere to go. It's a same city with the same old ache, a heart that's too tired to even try to break. I'm walking the coastline, I'm driving the shore, but I'm not really seeing the view anymore. Just a loop in the track, just a ghost in the grain of a West Coast sun that feels like a West Coast rain. Yeah, same city, same ache. I see the same faces at the bar in the port, telling the stories that we've always reported. They're happy and settled, they're grounded and set. Well, I'm still a man who's trying to forget that I ever knew a different kind of it, or a different kind of light in a different head. I'm playing the part of the local again, but I'm counting the days like a man in a pen.
Let me music is thumping in a bar in the city. I'm on the dress and I'm looking quite gritty. That laughter shouting and the clinking of glass, watching the Friday night rush finally pass. My phone is a blow in the palm of my hand, but I'm miles away from this crowded outland. I'm answering questions and I'm nodding my head while I'm thinking about the things that we never quite said. So much nights, there's so much light, but I'm still in the dark in the middle of the night. I'm surrounded by people I've known for years, but I've never felt further than I do right here. I'm in crowded rooms, but I'm standing alone, checking for signals on a silent phone. The city is screaming, the city is loud, but I'm just a secret in the middle of a crowd. It's a high energy dirt, it's a neon disguise for the missing you, though that's still in our eyes. Yeah, crowded rooms. They're talking about property and weekend escapes, while I'm staring at shadows and digital shapes. I got the career and I got the life, but it's a dope kind of peace. Mind is sure got a stripe on the soul of a body, on the ride in the room. But I'm just a flower, got to got head of bloom. In the city, the floor is your factor we've been seeing. I'm not the version of us I used to be. So many faces, so much space. So many faces, so much space. So many faces, so much space. Crowded rooms.
Back on the pavement where the light hits the stone, in the city that used to feel like a home. I'm a visitor again, with a suit and a tie, underneath a familiar wide open sky. I wasn't looking for a ghost in the street, but the world is small and the timing is sweet. I turned the corner and the air went thin, seeing the light on your West Coast skin, oh, your Sydney skin.
I was just walking, just getting a drink, too busy with now to even stop and think. Then I saw a shadow, a familiar stride, and every old feeling came out from the hide. You're taller and steadier, a man with a past, but the spark in your eyes is the kind that will last. I didn't expect to be standing right here with the man I haven't spoken to in a year. The harbor is humming,
The traffic is loud,
but you're the only person
in this whole crowded crowd.
It's like the distance never happened at all. It's the same look, just with older eyes, a little more honest, a little more wise. We lived a lifetime in the space in between, but you're still the best thing that I've ever seen. The miles are behind Look at us standing on the very same ground after all of the years and the ways we were found. It's the same love, just with older eyes, a little more honest, a little more wise. We lived a lifetime in the space in between, but you're still the best thing that I've ever seen. The miles are behind us, the maps have been drawn, and the ghost of that summer is finally gone. Yeah, same love, older eyes. You look good, you look different, older eyes. Same love, still us, still us.
Yeah, yeah. Whoa, whoa. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The red-eye rhythm has finally run out of steam. I'm tired of living my life in a digital dream. I spent 5 years checking the price of a flight and chasing the sun through the middle of the night. But standing here now on the edge of the street with the pulse of your city underneath my feet, I realized the map was a mountain of lies, and the only home I want is in your eyes. I'm not looking at the gates or the Terminal 3. I'm not thinking about the miles and the Indian Sea. I'm tearing up the ticket, I'm breaking the chain. I'm never gonna board that lonely plane again. There's no more distance, no more if or when. I'm never gonna be a visitor again. I'm putting down roots, I'm taking a stand in the heart of the harbor, in the palm of your hand. The desert is wide and the crossing is long, but I finally know where I'm supposed to belong. Yeah, no more distance, no more distance, no. Yeah, western sun can set on a different view, 'cause I've seen everything I need to see in you. I'm done with the suitcase, I'm done with the pack, I'm done with the feeling of always looking back. I'll bring the sand and the salt and the West Coast light, and we'll build something real in the Sydney night. It's a long way to move, but it's a short way to fall when you realize that nothing was actually all. I'm staying, no more distance. Yeah, yeah.
harbor morning is waking up golden clear, and for the first time in years I don't feel the fear. I've got a life here, I've got a routine and a name, but without you it's just a beautiful frame. I used to think home was the street and the stone, but it's a hollow kind of peace when you're standing alone. I've been guarding my space and I've been guarding my heart, but I'm ready to finish what we managed to start. I'll clear a shelf, I'll open the door, I'll find all the space that I was saving before. It's a risk and a jump and a hell of a flight, but I'm seeing the future in the morning light. I'd move for this, I'd change the whole view, I'd give up the safe just to be here with you. It's not about the miles or the time on the clock, it's about the way that the keys finally fit in the lock. I'm meeting you halfway, I'm meeting you there with a heart that's finally got some room to spare. Yeah, I'd move for this. The city is loud, but the truth is so quiet and sweet. I can feel the change in the rhythm of the street. I don't need the perfect, I don't need the fine, I just need your hand tangled up inside mine. We've paid all our dues to the map and the ghost, and I'm choosing the thing that I wanted the most. It's not just a summer, it's not just a phase, it's the start of the rest of our ordinary days. I'm ready, I'd move for this.
I've got a boarding pass burned into my phone, a habit of leaving that I've always known. But I'm standing here watching the harbor lights, and I'm done with the quiet, I'm done with the flights. I can feel the words like a weight in my chest, the ghost of the east and the ghost of the west. I got 1 hour till I have to go, and I can't leave you here with a don't quite know.
I'm tired of being the girl at the gate, leaving the best of my life up to fate. I've lived through the silence, I've lived through the years, I've run out of space for these long distance tears. You're right in front of me, steady and real, and I'm done with the maybe, I'm done with the deal. If we let this moment just slip into gray, there won't be another, there won't be a
Sydney to Perth.
No more hours apart.
We're putting a stop to the leak in the heart. If we don't say it, we lose it forever. If we don't say it, we're never together. Break all the rules and the maps that we drew. I'm done with the miles, I just want you. It's a terrifying risk, it's a beautiful mess, but I'm trading the maybe for a permanent yes. If we don't say it now, we never will. I love you. I love you. No more distance, no more almost. We said it. There's a stack of cardboard boxes by the western door, and I'm leaving all the things I don't need anymore. I said my goodbyes to the swan and the sand. I'm pointing the car toward a different land. It's 4,000 Ks of the red and the dust, a heavy-duty drive and a hell of a trust. But every mile on the clock is a mile closer home, and I'm done with the feeling of standing alone. I'm crossing the desert, I'm crossing the line, leaving the West Coast version of mine. The Nullaarbor's wide and the sky is a sea, but the only horizon I want is you and me. I'm in between here and forever, on the open road, trading the wait for a lighter kind of load. It's a long way to go to find where I start, with the map in my hand and your name in my heart. The distance is dying with every sunset I see, 'cause I'm moving to you and you're waiting for me. Yeah, between here and forever, leading forever. I stop for a coffee in a small town glow, watching the shadows and the movement grow slow. I used to feel lonely in places like this, but now there's a purpose in every breath I miss. I'm not a visitor, I'm not just a guest, I'm a man on a mission, putting the miles to rest. I'll be over the border by the break of the day, and I'm never gonna look the other way. Ooh. See you in a couple of days. No more flights, just the road.
The spare room is empty, the keys are on the shelf, and I'm finding a version of my own local self that isn't just me in a city of stone, but a part of a we that I finally know. I'm tracking your progress on a little blue dot, thinking about the life and the love that we've got. I know what you're leaving, I know what you left, and I'm holding my breath for the end of the trip. It's a lot to ask, it's a lot to take for a heart and a soul in a beautiful state. But I'm standing right here at the end of the track, and I'm never gonna let you look back, and I'm watching you choose, I'm watching you stay. today. It's more than a promise, it's more than a word. It's the loudest declaration I've ever heard. You're crossing the country just to be at my side, and I'm meeting you there with my arms open wide. Yeah, I'm watching you choose. The harbor is waiting for the sound of your car. I don't care how tired or how dusty you are. We'll find a new rhythm, we'll find a new pace in the quietest corners of our Sydney space. I'm clearing the clutter, I'm clearing the doubt. I finally know what the story's about. It's not just the spark or the chemistry fire. It's the work and the will and the shared desire. The door is unlocked, I'm watching you choose, I'm right here.
You're coming down the mountains through the early morning mist, the kind of moment that I never thought would exist. The car is covered in the dust of 3 different states, and I'm finally through the city and the heavy harbor gates. Yeah, I see the bridge in the distance, a silver kind of light, ending the longest, lonesomest kind of night. I've got my hand on the wheel and my eye on the turn, watching the last of the miles and the memories burn. Yeah, I'm hitting the streets that I used to just visit. Everything's changing, I can almost feel it. The destination is finally here, and the path to your doorstep is crystal clear. Yeah, I'm finally east. I'm finally yeah, I'm finally east. I'm finally home. No more standing in the west on my own. I've crossed the country just to get to the door, and I'm never gonna leave it anymore. The engine is cool and the journey is through. I'm ending the story right here with you. Yeah, I'm finally east. Yeah. I'm pulling into your street. It's quiet and it's still. I can feel the adrenaline and the sudden kind of chill. I'm not a tourist, I'm not just passing through. I'm the man who came across the world for you. I turn the key and I let the silence fall, realizing I finally answered the call. I step out on the pavement, I breathe in the air, and I look up to the window because I know you're there. I'm finally here. I'm finally here. Here's my
but everything's different, everything's new, because the driveway is finally holding you. I'm standing in the hallway, I'm standing by the light, shaking off the shadows of every lonely night. The space in the kitchen, the space on the floor is waiting for the man who's coming through the door. It's a quiet kind of magic, a soft kind of shift, the final resolution of the long distance drift. You're walking up the stairs, I can hear your stride, and there's nowhere for this happiness to hide. We made it home, we made it through the 4,000 miles between me and you. It's not just a house, it's not just a street, it's the place where our two different worlds finally meet. No more goodbyes and no more not yet. The best version of us that we've ever met. Yeah, we made it all. You're standing in the room with the dust on your face, bringing the West into my East Coast space. I don't need the declarations or the big cinematic lines, I just need to see how our history aligns. You've given up the sunset for the morning glow, and I've got so much to tell you and so much to show. We're sharing the coffee, we're sharing the time, watching our two separate lives finally rhyme. You're here, we made it home. Put your backs down.
Keys are on the hook by the front door, next to yours where they belong forevermore. I'm not checking my phone for a time zone shift, or feeling the weight of the long distance drift. I'm just heading to the shop for some milk and some bread, with the rhythm of an ordinary life in my head. No suitcase in the hall, no boarding pass in hand, just a man who finally found his piece of land. It's a Sunday morning and the rain's on the glass, watching the local buses finally pass. I don't have to leave, I don't have to go. It's a slow kind of magic that I'm starting to know. I'm living for the ordinary days, the quiet and the sweet, the sound of your footsteps on a wooden floor beat. No more, maybe next time, or see you in June. Just sharing the coffee in the middle of the noon. It's a simple kind of love, a grounded kind of grace, finding my world in this ordinary space. Yeah, ordinary days. I know the shortcut to the park, I know where the shadows hit the harbor in the dark. I don't feel like a visitor, I don't feel like a guest. I'm a man who finally put the miles to rest. We're talking about the rent, weather while we're standing in the kitchen, just being together. It's the boring little moments that I wanted the most, like sharing the paper and burning the toast. What's for dinner?
Ordinary days, I'm home. Ordinary days, I'm home.
What's for dinner?
Ordinary days, I'm home. Ordinary days, I'm home. There's a second pair of shoes by the hallway rug, and I'm waking up warm in a permanent hug. I don't have to reach for a ghost in the light. I'll tell you my stories through the middle of the night. The harbor is the same and the city is the same, but it's a different kind of song and a different kind of game. I used to be a girl in a lonely, crowded room, but now I'm a part of a slow motion bloom. We've got the routine, we've got the shared chores. I'm not counting the days on the wall anymore. It's a peaceful kind of joy, a steady kind of trust, realizing that the maybe finally turned into us. It's still us, through the sun and the rain, without the distance and without the strain. We're not a holiday or a short summer spark, with a light that's staying in the middle of the dark. It's the ordinary beauty of a life well learned, with every lesson that the long distance learned. Yeah, it's still us. You're humming in the hall while you're fixing a shelf, and I'm smiling at a version of my own local self. I don't need the drama, I don't need the flight, I just need the way that you say goodnight. We've paid all our dues to the maps and the years. We've run out of distance and we've run out of tears. It's not a movie ending, it's a living, breathing start, with 4,000 kilometers gone from the heart. Just us, no more goodbye. Still us. Still us.
I remember the smell of the salt and the heat, a West Coast visitor on a Sydney street.
I was just passing through, just a guest for a while, losing my logic to the curve of your smile.
I thought I could leave it, I thought I'd be fine, with 4,000 Ks in a state borderline.
I remember the harbor, the gold and the blue, and the way that the city felt different with you. I was a local, just playing the part, until you left a shadow right over my heart. I thought it was nothing,
maps and the time on the clock. We felt the drift and emotional shock, but the miles couldn't break us, the silence couldn't take us. We're the ones who didn't let go. Between Sydney and Perth, we found our way, from the maybe of summer to the here of today. It wasn't a straight line, it wasn't a dream, it was the hardest and best thing there's ever been. Across the desert, across the divide, with nowhere for all of this history to hide. We bridged the distance, we finished the search in the space between Sydney and Perth. I'd drive it again, I'd drive it again. I'd wait for the call, just to be standing here, just to have it all. From the first hello to the final home, we're never again gonna stand alone. Between Sydney and Perth, we found our way, from the maybe of summer to the here of today. It wasn't a straight line, it wasn't a dream, it was the hardest and best thing there's ever been. Across the desert, across the divide,